This screencast will offer a brief introduction to three Web 2.0 tools: BigMarker, InstantConference, and Zoho Writer. This group collaborative project was created for Franciscan University's Education 539, Computers and Education course. Our team consisted of Emily Bittner, recorder, Brandon Cowell, multimedia developer, Aaron Lawler, project facilitator, and Ashley Williams, multimedia author. And the first tool we'll be discussing is BigMarker, and it's located at www.bigmarker.com, and it is a free virtual roundtable for meetings, conferences, and events. The BigMarker can be used to conduct conferences, educational opportunities and interviews, and even for advertising purposes. Users can create their own public or private conference rooms and even attend the conferences of others. Now, the best aspect of BigMarker is that it's free and it offers unlimited conferencing from any web browser. Users have the option to make their conferences public or private, and it also offers features like blogs from other users, document sharing, a whiteboard, a webcam, and voice conferencing. It even will translate text in 10 different languages. Very easy to navigate, to find other public conferences and various categories. The main problem that our group had with BigMarker was that we experienced connectivity issues when we were trying to host a meeting on BigMarker, and the more people that entered the room, the more problems we had. BigMarker also requires you to have the latest version of Adobe Flash, and unlike some similar programs, there can only be one presenter at a time, and only the presenter can upload documents. Presenters can be switched, but that would probably interrupt the flow of the meeting. And BigMarker also suggests that for best performance, the user should use a headset. And there are a few possible practical applications of BigMarker in a school setting. Teachers could use BigMarker to meet with each other, to collaborate and share strategies, or to hold open houses and parent conferences. Students can use BigMarker as a way to meet, to create group projects, or form clubs based on similar interests. Parents could also create clubs to share ideas and best practices for educating your child at home. And a charter school like PA Cyber might also use BigMarker to create informational conferences for interested students and families. Now, the next tool that we researched was InstantConference, which is located at www.instantconference.com. And InstantConference is an online audio conferencing service provider. It allows users to make a conference call on their telephone, regardless of their phone service, by dialing a number that's given and entering the PIN that's given to the moderator when they set up the conference. And there are 4 plans that InstantConference users can select from to best suit their needs. The basic service is free, and InstantConference provides users with a way to make a traditional conference call, but for many it's easier to use, more reliable, and with better sound quality than conducting the call with their phone service provider. Users also do not need to spend time learning their phone conference calling features. InstantConference also allows the conference call to be recorded once each participant gives their consent. Now, we didn't actually find that InstantConference is a Web 2.0 tool because it's not really web-based. It requires participants to use a phone to enter a conference, and because it only offers this single service, it would only be useful to a select few. The basic service is also very limited, and users who would regularly use the service would probably have to pay in excess of $50 per month. One of the reasons for this is that the number that participants must dial is not toll-free. So depending on their phone service provider, participants may be charged per minute for the call. And we didn't really find InstantConference to have a practical application for school because of its limited functionality. Schools would already have a system for conference calling in place, which would be much less expensive than InstantConference, especially for how often they might use it. Now, the final tool that we will be discussing is Zoho Writer, and it can be found at writer.zoho.com. And Zoho Writer is an online word processor that allows the user to create or upload and edit presentations, spreadsheets, and other documents. We found a lot of useful features in Zoho Writer. Zoho can be accessed from any computer. Users have the ability to import documents that they've created in Microsoft Office or in Google Documents, and allows for collaboration and sharing of documents. Zoho Writer also provides approximately 1 gigabyte of free space where you can store your documents in the cloud. And Zoho also allows for the syncing of many web tools, including email, a calendar, and other files, which are then located in one easy-to-access place. And another feature is that it also offers web conferencing for the creation of new projects. Now, there were a few different problems with Zoho Writer. One is that you cannot upload PDF files, and unlike some other similar tools, there's not instant access to your files because it takes a few minutes for them to upload. There were also a few issues with the collaborative uses of Zoho. Conferences are only available for one-on-one meetings, and it's also important to realize that Zoho isn't really a well-known service, so if you want to collaborate on or share a document, you have to let people know about it. Also, users cannot share documents outside of Zoho. If you want to share and collaborate, all members must be a part of Zoho and members of Zoho. But problems aside, we still feel there are numerous practical applications for Zoho in a school setting. Zoho Writer would be a useful tool in the peer editing process. Students could easily work together on group projects, and students and teachers can also save important documents onto the secure service and be able to access them from any computer. The calendar and planner tools could be utilized to create reminders of homework, tests, quizzes, projects. And Zoho also provides students with an easy-to-manipulate digital notebook that could be used in a variety of ways. Well, after researching these 3 tools, we've decided that the most useful and helpful of the 3 would definitely be Zoho Writer. Zoho is easy to use, provides many versatile tools, and can be used for multiple applications. Well, we hope this screencast has been informative and useful, and thank you for watching.